is my final full day. We are in Bimini, Bahamas. It was raining a little bit earlier, but I think it's supposed to just be cloudy for the rest of the day. So I'm headed to the beach club and I'm gonna relax. All right, this is the Bimini Virgin Beach Club. It is owned by Virgin Voyages, so you can jump right on the Wi-Fi. There are 2 pools that are set up here. The one to the right is a little bit more of a party pool. So that's where we're going to have the floaties and everything later. And then the pool to your left, as I step down, I got to watch my step, is going to be more of the laid back pool. But there are restaurants here where you can get food. And then the beach is down this way. Here's the pool to the right. We've got people already lining up for the bar. Why not? It's vacation. I'm reporting live from my hammock on my balcony. My last day on my Virgin voyage, and today we are in Bimini, Bahamas. Blue water, it's so tranquil and beautiful. Actually, this morning when we docked, we got here at about 8 in the morning, maybe a little before, and it was rainy, it was drizzly, it was cold, it was windy. I was kind of bummed because I was like, man, I've been looking forward to this beach club. So Virgin has its own beach club here on the island. You can use the Wi-Fi, you can use your bracelet to get your drinks, and then they have food. And it's absolutely like the thing to do when you come to Bimini. I mean, there's excursions and stuff here too. I think most of the ones today got canceled, but the beach club was more than enough. Like, it was a vibe. Like, the DJ came on, she was just throwing bangers, and they usually have floaties in the pool. There were a few, but the rain kind of slowed some of it down. But I'll tell you what, probably around 12:30, the sun just came out and it never left, and it was so beautiful. I've been back on the boat. Let me see what time it is. It's 4:37, so I've been back on the boat for about an hour now. I actually stopped by Future Voyages, which is where you can go to book a future voyage. Got a really good promotion on that. I just want to enjoy this time because leaving tomorrow, going home, so happy about seeing my little dog Baxter. I miss him so much. But I want to just have some sun, listen to the water, and just have a moment of gratitude for what's been going on. It's been great to do this. I would say, so I was on this boat 5 nights. It's like we took off sailing in a night. So technically it was 4 days. I would say The first couple days were a little weird. You're kind of getting acclimated to the ship. You're trying to figure people out. You're trying to do all these things. Now, Virgin did a really great job on the solo travel scene. They had meetups for solo travelers, and they had really fun things going on. So you have opportunities to meet people if you want to. And if you don't jive with them, you don't jive with them. It's okay. I met an individual on this cruise that she was trying to connect and everything, but her energy was just not cool. And I think sometimes when we're solo, you're inclined to kind of attach yourself to a group or to other people because you're there by yourself. Not this gal. If the vibe's off, I'm not doing it. She just kind of just seemed a little judgmental, wanted me to follow her around, that type of thing. And I was like, I like to just float. I mean, I've got like groups of a couple of people that I've just kind of sat and talked with and had good conversations with. But if your vibe is trash, I'm not going to hang out with you, and I'm definitely not going to follow you because I'm not a follower. Meeting some friends for dinner in about an hour, so I do need to like get showered and changed. I was thinking about actually taking a quick walk up on the walking deck. So I'm probably going to do that and just get everything going. So that's my check-in for right now. I'm going to get back, pack, and kind of just get some things in order for tonight. That's probably what I should be doing right now. We'll see. Tomorrow I'm going straight to the airport just because I'm going to have my suitcases with me. And then I'll hang out like at the Admiral's Club or something like that. But I can see how people do multiple Virgin Voyages. I wanted to give some lasting thoughts of what's happened. But I did meet some cool people we went to Blue Agave, which is like an elevated Mexican restaurant. It's actually really good. We had like a shrimp dish, and then we had it was like a short rib tamale, the guacamole, and then we also had, it was like a ribeye with cheese on it. It was kind of fatty and tough, so I mean, it was okay. All right, we're at Pink Agave. Here's the infamous sirloin that has the cheese on it. I can't wait. This is a tamale. After dinner, I had to come to the room and pack because we had to get our suitcases outside by 10 o'clock p.m. I wanted to get everything repacked. It took me a little bit longer because I just overpacked and brought so much stuff. Got that done, and then I went to go with a group of solo travelers that I had met. And it was so much fun. Step two, step two, step two, step two. Hey, hey, fuck it up, hey, hey. And did karaoke. We took some pictures together. We did a reel. So we did that, and afterwards I was like, I think I'm gonna go to the disco at the Manor. I continued to meet people. And then it was like, it just kept getting better. It doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter where they're from. There's going to be cool people you make connections with. And I met my tribe here. I wanted to do my own thing. And this was exactly what I needed. Tonight, this evening, before I went to dinner, sat on my balcony in my hammock, taking pictures, taking videos, enjoying the sunset. It was so beautiful. And I just wanted to document all of it. To go from being just not sure what to expect to having a few lonely moments to just being like, man, this was such a great decision. And just, what, 4 days? Another couple at the test kitchen the other night. They're from Maryland, and Earl and we just talked. I saw her tonight. She said she was just out having fun, and we actually saw her on the beach today because she's just like, oh my God, hi, you look so beautiful. So there have been some angels on this trip. And I saw her tonight at the manor when we were dancing, and I said, thank you so much for being so nice the other day. And she just hugged me. This is a journey I'm supposed to have. But traveling by yourself is just something you have to do because you can't just wait for everything to fall into place. And there was so much love on this ship. There were some people with attitudes, I mean, whatever. But so much love on this ship. So many encouraging people. So many walks of life. And I think I inspired some people too. So as I journey home tomorrow, I get another notch on my belt for my 4th solo trip. 2 more countries. Taking a cruise for the first time. And really meeting some amazing people. And some of them I will know forever and some of them I won't. But I'm just grateful that God gave me this experience and the ability to have it. And I'm going to continue to keep having these experiences because it's what I'm meant to do. It's part of my story. Everything is going to work out for my greater good. So it's the last day. I just grabbed breakfast really quick in the galley. I went to the burger spot. They serve breakfast in the morning and got 2 blueberry pancakes. I got a side of bacon from the diner and it looks good, so I'm gonna dig in. All right, it is my last day. Debarkation day is what it's called. With Virgin, you have to go on the day before and select a window of time to get off the boat because everybody has to be off by 10:30 a.m. And of course, everybody's got to try to stay as long as possible. I'm leaving in about an hour, so I just wanted to come and enjoy the hammock for a little while longer, kind of do just some meditation. It's quiet. I just ran upstairs and got some breakfast. The galley, don't sleep on the galley. Like, there are great restaurants here, but if you just want to go get something to eat, you can find anything you want there. There's tacos, there's avocado toast, there's croissants, there's baked goods, there's the diner, which is like breakfast food, there's burgers. I mean, there's sushi. You can grab stuff to just take with you that's already pre-packaged, and like, it feels weird at first, but you can really just get whatever you want, take it back to your room, set it outside, they'll come pick it up. There's buttons in the room that you can press for the staff to come pick things up, bring you more water, anything like that, clean your room. Do have laundry service. I think it's $50 if you have Sailor Loot, which is like credit that some people have on their accounts for other spending things. I think you can use that for laundry, for the spa, if you want to use it on extras. But this is also tied to your credit card. So if you don't have like spending on a promotion, you can still tie it to that. This is everything. It's your ID. So when they scan it, it's like they use a specialized iPhone and then your picture comes up and then they're able to tell that it's you. So it's really cool technology, which of course I'm a tech nerd. I love all of that. I just want to sit here and enjoy and reflect. I think that 5 nights and then 4 days, we'll say, because today doesn't really count, right? We're already at the port. It's in the morning. Perfect amount of time. I'm sad. I've met some amazing people, but I also am ready to get home and just get back into my routine. And I still have 5 days off, so I'm gonna be able to just work on some things. So even today, I'm gonna go straight to the airport and I'll have some time because I really don't want to lug my bags all around Miami. The day that I spent the day before in Miami was actually perfect for me because I got to go to Little Havana, walk around Brickell a little bit. I'm kind of like, okay, I've done it. I mean, maybe I'll do South Beach next time, but I've been on water for 5 days, so I've definitely gotten my ocean time in. Saw a couple people that I hung out with last night and throughout the trip and said goodbye. It's funny how you run into people, especially in the galleys where I see people, or just kind of walking around the ship. It's just so amazing. I feel like I'm getting the hang of where things are, but they're really good about signage and keeping things here. Another tip about Virgin is they're very sustainable, so they don't do a lot of plastic. Even water in your room, it's going to be in a carafe, and they'll refill it, or you can take it up and refill it like I did one night. There's recycling in the room, that sort of thing. So I love that. And everybody's been so nice. The people that work here, the staff, are just like, they're called actually the crew, or I don't know what they're called exactly, but so fun, so nice, so welcoming. They just really make it fun. They have amazing jobs. I'm kind of jealous. I want to be like, how can I audition to work on this ship for a few months out of the year? I mean, I know it's hard work that they do, but you can tell they really do like have like a family situation here. So love seeing that, love supporting it. And then as far as the stops, you know, yesterday at Bimini, absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Started off a little rainy, a little gloomy, but you know what? You try to make the best of it, and the sun came out and smiled on us, and it was just beautiful from then on. I kept looking at the map because last night we were like really close to Miami, so I think the boat was just circling around, making us feel like we were sailing, but we were like right there. I could see it on the map. So this is going to be a great way for me to solo travel. Still have places I want to check out, but I think just being able to get on a cruise and stop at a few places, be there, see what their way of life is like, and then you get to meet other people along the way. It's amazing. I think my number one piece of advice, though, is don't have any expectations. You know, when I came on this, it was just purely about relaxing, purely about being on vacation, seeing this amazing ship, the Scarlet Lady, and just getting to do some of the fun things that were already listed as activities, and then on our stops at the ports. Yes, I met people. I don't know that it was immediate that I met connections, but like, and I'll get into that in a second, but I did meet people, but it probably took a couple days. I think it's just so much the first day. You're kind of looking around, you're getting acclimated, you have this schedule that you don't have to keep because you're on vacation. You can cancel, you can do whatever you want. It's choose your own adventure on Virgin Voyages, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So I remember I slept so much on the first full day of sailing, but I was like, of course I'm supposed to sleep, it's vacation. Like, what am I supposed to do? Got a lot of content, but there were also just times in the trip that I just wanted to enjoy the moment and just be where I was, right? And it was a vibe. It was just nice. So I feel really refreshed about going into 2024. I've got a lot of journaling and meditating to do, I think, when I get back to Dallas. And I love it. As far as the people on the cruise, I've talked about it a little bit. It's a mix of everyone, though. There's couples. There were a lot of solo travelers. I would say in our group, there were maybe 60 that were coming to the meetups. And then there's more than that, honestly. There are some people that are here with family members that maybe are kind of solo. But like, as far as solo people that came, but a lot of amazing people. And we just really had a good time. I think people that are going to come on a cruise like this are going to be of similar mindset. And so you're going to find something in common with them no matter what. So if you're on the fence, like DM me, whatever, I'll pep you up. You got to do it. Like, especially if it's like your first time solo traveling, do this. Look up and see, find a cruise that works for you. Maybe there's I think there's a shorter one that's 4 nights. Try it out and see if you'll like it. I guarantee like you're going to like it. But the room was amazing. Everything was super clean. For the most part, people are pretty laid back. I think the clientele that would come on to Virgin are people that are looking for something a little bit more fun. And then you have your traditional cruisers as well, right? I think that you can really find something for everybody. Like last night I went to the blues performance. It was so cool. and it was by the bar. It just kind of felt like a really loungy vibe. Then there was disco dancing in the manor. Everybody was in there having a fun time. I mean, the DJ was dropping all the gems. The DJs have really been fire. So yeah, I didn't get to go and do the track up on the top deck. People said it was really windy, but that is here. The gym is beautiful. There's two sides. So there's the cardio side that has your ellipticals, your treadmills. That's where you can take the spin class if you sign up for it. It does fill up. And then the other side has weights. So there's free weights, there's all the machines and all of that. And while you're working out, you have a view of the water. You can't beat that. I mean, if there's something that you need to distract you to keep you going on cardio, I would say like having a view of some water. And yesterday when I had a view of Bimini, it was like, oh, it was so fire. But I now have about 50 minutes left. Actually, it's about an hour. I think you have a window between 9:45 to 10, and I'm gonna roll out. Another thing, so I think I mentioned before, you have to select a time to debark because everybody would be staying late. So if you don't choose it, they'll choose it for you. So there are probably some people getting off the boat at like 7 this morning. So make sure you choose a time. Another thing that they did was they allowed us to put our suitcases out, our bags out last night by 10 o'clock, and they picked them up for us so that we don't have to like roll them throughout the ship. Also, when you get here, when you're going to go on the cruise on your embarkation day, you'll check your bag in and they're going to drop them off at the room for you. So it operates a lot like an airport. Just make sure that you get everything, and also keep the tags on them they put on your bags. Don't rip them off, because if your tags are still on there, that's how they can still pick them up for you, and then they'll be able to have them organized for you when you get off. So I think that's it for my tips and tricks. I didn't really do like a full room tour because my bed's not really made, but there's people that have done the room tours. I have a sea terrace room that has a hammock. I can't beat it. I mean, there's Rockstar Suites, which are the next step up. You can do that. But this has been the perfect amount of space for me. You can actually do it. They can make it into 2 twin beds if you want to. It'd be a little close quarters for 2 people for me, but if you're a couple, like, you'd be fine in this too. I'm just so grateful right now. So I'm gonna take some time and just enjoy this for a little bit before I head to the airport and do travel day stuff. The travel day, get to the airport, and it's gonna be a chilly 50 something degrees when I get to Dallas. So I'm gonna sit out here for a little bit. But thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for encouraging me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.